Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn and Earn. So today we are going to come up with for first flight class 10th chapter number 8 mijbil the otter. Here we go with the summary, because in the summary I have included each and every point which is necessary. I have taken up from the Google. So let's just recapitulate what we have learned. Okay, what we will have to learn, or it will be learning, right? Because we have already done this chapter in school. So just it's going to be a summary in which everything detail to detail is told. So beginning with the summary, let's first of all read like 4 or 5 lines, and then I'm going to explain them. If they're really simple, I will just give a casual explanation of that in Hindi. And please do not forget to like, share, subscribe my channel. It really helps me a lot. Now let's begin. In the beginning of 1956, the author was in Iraq. One day on the way to Basra, he casually mentioned to a friend that he would love to have an otter instead of a dog as a pet. A few days later, the author got an otter from his friend. Two Arabs brought it for him in a sack. The author stayed in Basra for a few days. Very soon, the otter became very friendly with the author. It loved to play with water all the time. It played with the rubber ball also. The author named his otter mijbil. He made for it a body belt. He would take it on a lead to the bathroom. There the author would go mad playing with the water. It could even turn the app and make the water flow at full pressure. क्या होता है यहाँ पे बिगिनिंग 1956 का हमें ये ईयर बता रहे हैं, न्यू ईयर. ठीक है, तो इसमें क्या होता है कि जो ऑथर है वो इराक में है. एक दिन वो बासरा को जाता है. बासरा जाते वक्त वो अपने दोस्त को कहता है कि मुझे एक डॉग की जगह एक ऑटर अगर एज अ पेट मिले तो मैं बहुत खुश होऊंगा. तो कुछ दिनों बाद जो ऑथर होता है उसको ऑटर मिल जाता है. ऑटर अपने दोस्त से 2 अरब्स लेके आते हैं उसके लिए वो ऑटर. ठीक है, उसे एक सैक में रखते हैं, एक बोरी में बांध के वो ले आते हैं. जो ऑथर होता है वो फिर बसरा में रहता है थोड़े दिन. फिर उसके बाद जो ऑटर होता है वो उसके साथ बहुत ज़्यादा फ्रेंडली हो जाता है. और ऑथर के साथ वो हमेशा पानी में ही रहता है, उसे पानी में खेलना बहुत पसंद होता है. ठीक है, और उसके उसके पास एक रबर बॉल भी होती है जिससे वो खेलता है. उसका नाम ऑटर का नाम ऑथर ने मिजबिल रखा. उसके लिए एक बॉडी बेल्ट भी बनाया, जैसे डॉग्स के लिए होता है बॉडी बेल्ट, गले में पट्टा जिसे अपन कहते हैं. वो एक बॉडी बेल्ट बनाया जो उसकी बॉडी के सराउंडिंग थी. ठीक है, एंड वो उसको लीड करता था. कौन लीड करता था? ऑथर मिजबिल को लीड करता था बाथरूम में जाने के लिए, नहलाने के लिए, जहाँ पे वो पानी को देखकर पागल हो जाता था, उसके साथ खेलने लग जाता था. स्प्लैशेस करता था पानी में, मतलब हाथ मारता था तो पानी ऊपर उठता था. ही वुड टेक इट ऑन अ लीड टू द बाथरूम. तो जो ऑटर था वो अपने हाथों से अपने पॉज से वो टैप को ऑन कर सकता था और पानी को फुल प्रेशर पे उसे फ्लो भी करवा सकता था. आफ्टर सम डेज द ऑथर वॉज टू कम बैक टू लंडन. द ट्रांसपोर्टिंग ऑफ मिजबिल बिकेम अ प्रॉब्लम. British airline did not permit animals on its flights. Another airline agreed to take the animals if packed in a box. The author made a small box for the otter. He had to face a lot of difficulty, and it made him late for the plane. While in the plane, the otter escaped from the box. There was a lot of hue and cry. At last, the otter came back and settled on the author's knees. After a eventful journey, the author and his otter at last reached London, where he lived in a flat. The otter spent most of its time playing with its toys. Sometimes the author took it out for a walk. He would take it on a lead as if it were a dog. Opposite to the author's flat, there was a primary school that had a low outer wall about 30 yards long. The otter would jump onto it and go running all length of the wall. Different people made different guesses as to what animal it was. They would say it was a baby seal, squirrel, a walrus, a hippo, a beaver, a bear cub, or even a leopard with spots. Very few Londoners have ever seen an otter. They were filled with surprise on seeing such a strange animal. One day, a laborer was digging. Okay, so this is a lot more ahead because we have till we just go through your books now. So it's just like a little part which we have even done a little more. It was right here opposite to the author's flat. From here it is not, because we have just already done, so it's not, it doesn't matter. It's actually till the airplane incident. So got it everyone, what I'm trying to test this thing on. The thing is that it was so okay, so we do have that. Okay, so the summary was really easy to read, so you will just get to know more about it. because after an eventful journey, जब आफ्टर सम डेज जो ऑथर था उसे लंदन वापस आना था, तो मिजबिल का जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन था वो बहुत ही एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम बन गई, क्योंकि ब्रिटिश एयरलाइन एनिमल्स को फ्लाइट में परमिट नहीं करती, तो लेकिन दूसरी एयरलाइन करती थी, तो वहाँ चले गए वो लोग। लेकिन वो ये कहती थी कि एनिमल्स को आप पहले बॉक्सेस में पैक करके लाओगे, फिर आपको उन जाने देंगे। तो वैसे ही उन्होंने किया, उसने पैक कर दिया, जिसकी वजह से पैक करने की वजह से उसको बहुत टाइम लग गया ऑथर को। तो जब वो गए प्लेन पे बैठ गए और उस बॉक्स को उसने अपने पैरों के नीचे रख लिया, सीट के नीचे। फिर उसके बाद इवेंटफुल जर्नी यहाँ पे ये थी कि ऑटर के ब्लड आ रहा था उसके, उसको जब बाहर निकाला तो वो मतलब ही एस्केप्ड, वो भाग गया। और फिर काफ़ी लोगों ने चीखें मारी, काफ़ी। फिर जब सभी ने देख लिया, उसकी आवाज़ सुनाई दे रही थी, स्क्वैक्स, जिसे हम लाउड नॉइस कहते हैं, उसकी आवाज़ सुनाई दे रही थी। फिर जब सभी लोग डर गए, सभी पकड़ने की कोशिश भी कर रहे थे, लेकिन वो उसकी सीट के नीचे आके दोबारा छुप गया। ऑटर मिजबिल ऑथर की सीट के नीचे फिर से दोबारा से आ गया। तो जब उसने देखा ऑथर ने कि उसका पेट वापस आ गया, सभी मतलब वो आराम से बैठा रहा विदाउट मेकिंग अ नॉइस, और बाकी सब उसको ऐसे ही बोल रहे थे। तो देवर आस्किंग, देवर क्यूरियस कि ये क्या है, क्या एनिमल है ये, ठीक है। सो दिस वाज ऑल। नाउ if we just can take a look toward the first one, which is baker from Goa. The Portuguese in Goa were lovers of bread. Those eaters of bread have now gone, but its makers still exist. During the childhood days of the narrator, a baker used to be their friend, companion, and guide. The baker came twice a day, once in the morning and again while returning home after finishing his selling. The jingling thud of the baker's bamboo woke up the sleeping children. The loaves were delivered to the servants of the houses. The children would peep into the baker's basket for the bread bangles. The children would eat bread with hot tea. The marriages were incomplete without the popular bowl of bread. Bolinhas was a must during Christmas and all other festivals. The bakers wore a particular knee-length frock which is known as kabai. Baking was a profitable profession. Bakers had a plump physique testifying to this. The bakers collected their bills at the end of the month. Next is Coorg. Coorg or Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is a heavenly place. The best season to visit it is from September to March. The people living there are probably the descendants of Arabs or Greeks. Their culture is apparent in their martial traditions, marriages, and religious rites. The Koravus wore a long black embroidered coat called kupya. The Kurg regiment is one of the most decorated regiments in the Indian Army. Kodavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. The river Kaveri begins from the hills and forest of Kurg. A variety of plants, birds, and animals can be seen there. The place offers a number of adventure sports for the tourists. The Tibetan monks are among many surprises that can be seen there. One thing I would like to add, one more thing here. There's a place. Wait, I'll. In Korg there is a place which is known as Brahmagiri Hills, which makes it into a very beautiful, a wide range, into a wide panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Kurg. Okay, now T from Assam. Pranjal and Rajveer were visiting Assam by train. Rajveer was busy looking at the beautiful scenery outside the train. It was green everywhere as far as the eye could see. The soft green paddy bushes gave way to tea bushes. Assam has the largest concentration of tea plantation in the world. The Chinese are said to have discovered tea. There is also an Indian legend saying that Bodhidharma discovered tea. From China, tea came to the European countries and then to Asian countries. Pranjal's father managed Dhikiabari, a tea garden. There were many tea pluckers around the tea bushes. The best tea is obtained between May to July. Now here I would also like to add one more thing. The Buddhist aesthetic. So we have an Indian legend too. Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic, cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditations. 10 tea plants grew out of its eyelids. The leaves of these plants, when put in hot water and drunk, banished sleep. I think it's a whole something of, it's like everything is in one thing. Okay, so this was all for today. Actually, according to our uh, according to the title of the video, we have done 3 topics more. So I hope you liked the video. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.